HoSu and MiJi are finally making progress in our unwritten soul. It may have taken HoSu more than a decade to reach this point, but what a heartfelt confession. MiJi is no longer the unwritten or unknown soul, she is now known. If you noticed, for the past 6 episodes, her seat has always been empty at the end of each show. However, in the last episode, after HoSu's confession and the smile on her face, a white teddy bear now occupies her seat, indicating that she is no longer unwritten. What's more, Sejin now knows Mirai's identity. He had his suspicions when she talked about finance, and mentioned her thesis. He had heard about the twins' differing personalities from Myeonggap. Upon seeing MiJi, his suspicions were raised, which is why he said he liked the name Mirai. However, what solidified his belief was when MiJi talked about his grandfather. He then confirmed it by unexpectedly asking her for a handshake. Mirai is supposed to have softer hands, as she works in finance and with computers, while MiJi should naturally have rougher hands from doing menial jobs in Dasanri. Shaking MiJi's hand and later shaking Mirai's hand, confirmed his suspicions. This was why he called her Mirai after shaking her hand. Mirai didn't seem surprised that he had figured it out. Moreover, seeing the 4 of them together was enlightening. From an outsider's perspective, one might say Sejin and MiJi are more alike, as they are the extroverts of the group, while HoSu and Mirai are more similar because they don't talk much. It's like opposites attract. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. MiJi and HoSu experienced physical hardships, which bonded them yet simultaneously kept them apart. In contrast, Sejin and Mirai dealt with mental burnout, due to their perceived responsibilities. After losing his grandfather, Sejin abandoned everything he had achieved in Seoul, as he was his only relative. The farm serves as a connection to his grandfather. Despite the mental anguish she faced at work, Mirai persevered because she believed the company was more than she deserved, and thought she wouldn't find anything better. However, thanks to Sejin's words of wisdom, she is finally starting to come around. She's beginning to understand that there's no point in trying to prove something that isn't true. She needs to let go to grasp something else. Meanwhile, HoSu and MiJi were hilarious in the last episode. Unaware that her disguise was discovered, MiJi attempted to set herself up with HoSu for next week. I have to say, Mirai is such a vibe. She didn't hesitate to tell MiJi that HoSu knew they had switched, after he begged her not to reveal it. She also didn't blink when she admitted to telling MiJi. After that, HoSu and MiJi became a funny circuit. On another note, the mothers are also going through it. Bunhong is very sensitive regarding her son, HoSu, while Okhui feels that the world misunderstands her. She couldn't express her happiness at having Mirai around, due to her guilt toward her. Instead, she sent her away. What's more, she feels like her mother didn't care about her then, and doesn't care about her now. However, this isn't the case. Despite her condition, Woo-sun convinced the nurses to let her call her daughter late at night, after she learned from MiJi that she was hurt. Unfortunately, Okhui quickly hung up without properly reassuring her mother. This alone should have shown her how much her mother cares, but she's already convinced that her mother cares only for her granddaughters, not her. What a fascinating friendship Okhui and Bunhong have. Little do they know that they will eventually become in-laws. It seems Bunhong has a fondness for Mirai, and wouldn't mind if HoSu got together with her, not realizing that MiJi was the one in the room. Meanwhile, the mystery surrounding Rosa is gradually unraveling. Chung-gu is determined to win over HoSu, and will go to any length to achieve this. He suspects that Rosa is hiding something, which explains why she doesn't want to sell the restaurant, despite having all the advantages. After discovering that Rosa looks different in her old pictures, he showed MiJi the earlier image to see if she noticed the same thing. However, when he learned about her friend, who is believed to be dead, and saw her photo, he must have concluded that Rosa is Sang-woo and not Rosa. I must say that he gave HoSu valid advice about finding out the reason she's so adamant about not selling. Sometimes, asking questions can save a lot. But Rosa is not yet forthcoming with her secret. Meanwhile, MiJi is preparing to face her fears. It appears that Rosa, while living as Sang-woo, killed her friend's husband because he was abusive. This is why her friend testified on her behalf. However, after Rosa's death, Sang-woo must have taken over her identity, for reasons yet to be revealed. The persistent Chung-gu can be seen visiting her in the preview for the next episode. What's more, the friendship between MiJi and Jae-gu is beautiful to see. They are their authentic selves with one another. Jae-gu intentionally visited HoSu, after learning that MiJi has feelings for him, to encourage him to take action. Now, as the time to switch back approaches, MiJi is hesitating. Knowing that the next day is Sejin's grandfather's birthday, she requests a few more days. This could be to wrap things up with Sejin. Like he has done since losing his grandfather, he plans to go up the mountain to stargaze, but this time he invites MiJi. The two can be seen spending quality time together in the mountains while stargazing. In the last episode, Bunhong asked HoSu to pick her up the following day for her discharge from the hospital. HoSu can be seen doing that in the preview. However, things get awkward with talks of conception dreams. As MiJi wants to take a few days, MiJi returns to Seoul in her place. The infamous Sang-yeog finally makes an appearance. The stunned look on MiJi's face leaves the viewers anxious for the next episode. Maybe, Sang-yeong is someone she knows. On a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious are you for the next episode? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell for all things wonderfully K-drama. Thanks for watching, bye.